Amy, and today I'm going to share a what I eat in a day. I'm also going to be doing some meal prep and show you a really quick grocery haul. So it's kind of a lot in today's video, but I'm really excited to bring you along. Here's what I'm having for breakfast. I love a quick and easy breakfast. That sourdough bread from Trader Joe's is so good. These egg bites are just so quick and easy. I have made kind of like a copycat Starbucks egg bite version myself, but I just wanted to keep things simple for a few days this week. So basically, I just kind of made like eggs on toast using those egg bites, and I just kind of smashed it into the bread that had cream cheese. It was toasted. Just a really quick and easy, like under 5-minute breakfast that was filling and tasty. So for breakfast, I just ate it. I had a really quick and easy like egg and toast breakfast. I really like to have eggs for breakfast, maybe like 4-ish times a week. I don't like to have the same thing every day. And then for lunch, I'm planning to meal prep a like crispy chicken wrap. It sounds so good. It's from Half Baked Harvest, but I'm gonna do my own spin. I find her recipes to be a little bit more complicated and time consuming, so I'm doing like an easier take on it, but I will link the original recipe below. And I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner, but it'll probably be something pretty easy. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you my grocery haul now. I'll insert that and I'll just show you what I'm making throughout the day in the kitchen. We just got back from Trader Joe's and I really enjoyed doing a grocery haul last week, so I thought I would do it this week. I'm just gonna start with the frozen items and what we're gonna have for lunch. I got this black bean burrito, 2 chicken sausage burritos. These are really good. I think it's like, it's sour. I think it's like 14 points each, so not great on points. And I think this one's a little less, I'm not sure. I got some rice, orange juice. My older daughter really wanted some orange juice. Really like this grilled chicken. It's tasty and it's a little bit expensive. It's pre-cooked chicken, but it's really nice just to have chicken already cooked. Frozen raspberries, frozen corn, and then I got 2 things of chicken sausage. I think I'm going to be doing like a pepper, onion, and rice and chicken sausage recipe this week. I finished emptying the bag with the other items that I just showed you, and I thought I would show you these before I put them away. I'm also in the process of making lunch. I got this maple chicken breakfast sausage. It's really good. I don't think I like it quite as much as the Applegate breakfast chicken sausage. Egg bites, I got 3 of these, 1 of these just for convenience. These are 2 points for 2 of them. This is 5 points, so a bit higher in points, probably because of the bacon. I got some whole milk yogurt and some grated Parmesan. We just finished lunch and I wanted to really quickly show you everything else we got. I really like watching grocery hauls and they're kind of fun to film. So I'm gonna do the more fun things last, but starting with the pantry items over here, I got a couple cans of black olives. I love olives. Everyone in my family loves olives. I want to make this like creamy orzo with white beans. I was looking for butter beans. They didn't have any. Got some black beans. I'm going to be doing like a vegetarian taco skillet. We really like these crackers. They're kind of like, you know, Ritz crackers, but from Trader Joe's. I got chicken broth, a few onions, and a few shallots. Onions are for a couple different recipes. The shallots are for that creamy orzo. I got a loaf of bread. I really like the sourdough. A couple apple sauces. I'm going to be making like applesauce muffins. They're really tasty. I got a couple things of pasta and some flour. I've been doing more baking. A couple things of eggs. We like eggs. Got some cheese. I was just looking for like a block of cheddar. This was the one I found. Got more canned items. I got marinara. This is pretty good. It's not as good as the Raos or the Rows, but it's a lot cheaper. And Trader Joe's has it. I got these. These are pretty tasty and they're just like little balls. You can kind of see in the picture. We got some green grapes. Cuties. These look really good. So I'm hoping they taste really good. I got this just because I wanted to try it. It's like a vanilla chai smoothie. It's 320 calories for the whole thing, so it's not really low in calories, and it's 6 points for half of it. So not low in points either. We got these mini sweet peppers. We already had a couple of those for lunch. Oats. We really like these organic rolled oats. They have flax seeds, chia seeds, amaranth, that sort of thing. So it's really tasty, and I really like chia seeds. It helps kind of make a good texture with oatmeal. Got these swimmers. If you've never had them, I think they're really good. and they're, I think, 1 point each. So, you know, they're not low in points just because they're candy. I saw that they had these cute little jelly bean hearts. They're in the shape of a heart. I thought that was really cute. So I got some of those just for fun. I also got this. I've never seen this before. Maple pancake flavored puffs. So I thought we'd give it a try. It's 150 calories for 1.5 cups, 30 grams. So I'm guessing it's probably like 3 or 4 points per serving. And then the final thing that I got are these sour cream and onion rings. I love these. You can have 24 of them for 3 points. So nice big serving. It's kind of like Funyuns, but it's a little bit powdery on the outside. If you've never tried them, I'd recommend them. This isn't everything we got for the week, but I haven't been out of the house for a while just because we've had a cold over here, and it's kind of fun to shop at Trader Joe's. But I'm going to be picking up another grocery order, probably just a grocery pickup. I have rice cooking in the microwave. You might be able to hear that, but I'm going to go ahead and start prepping for lunch now. It's only like 8:30, but I have 2 toddlers, so I like to do it whenever I can. So for protein, I'm doing some black beans and chicken. I'm just doing pre-cooked chicken breast. You could definitely cook your own. I will link the recipe that does have you cook your own. Some burrito-sized tortillas. That's the rice. I have it cooking in the microwave. It just finished. But I'm going to be using these burrito tortillas. You could use like low-carb tortillas or anything like that. I have some cheese. I'm going to chop up an onion. I have lots of seasonings. So I will list what I'm including below in like the recipe I'm doing, so the modifications, but I'll also link the original. If you have a store-bought cooked or grilled chicken breast that you love, I would recommend using that for this recipe. Otherwise, just go ahead, cook your own chicken breast, and then let it cool, and then go ahead and just chop it up. Or I used scissors. I find it really easy to use kitchen scissors whenever I need to cut things, but I'm just cutting it in small bite-sized pieces. And then I'm adding some black beans. I'm just using canned beans, but you could definitely use dry beans that you've cooked. You know, I never liked really black beans until recently. My husband loves them, so now I've started liking them as well, and I actually really like them. We make vegetarian burritos or just like black bean quesadillas quite often. So for all the seasonings, I am going to list them all below in the description, but I'm adding cumin, paprika, oregano, garlic, and instead of red chili flakes, I'm using black ufra chili. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. You can see my daughter's hand over there too, but I just got it for Christmas a couple of years ago, and honestly, it's really, really good. It's kind of like a more oily chili, but it has great flavor. It's not very spicy though, but you could just use red chili flakes instead, and then onion powder, and I'm just going to give it a really good mix. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just dice up some onion. If you wanted additional veggies, you could definitely add like peppers as well or something like that, even corn. So I'm going to go ahead and saute the onions first because that's the only thing that really needs to be cooked. I just kind of want to warm the chicken and the black beans, but the chicken and the black beans are already cooked. So I'm just going to warm all of it together once those onions got a little bit soft. Sorry, my camera got a little bit steamy here, but I'm also adding a couple tablespoons of water. This way none of it gets dry. I don't want dry chicken. Now I'm going to go ahead and assemble this, like, I guess it's a quesadilla. So I'm going to assemble it, and I'm putting cheese on the bottom, a little bit of rice that I cooked up in the microwave on top of that, then our chicken and bean flavorful mixture, and then I'm going to add a little bit more cheese on top of that, and then just fold it over. And then once I finish putting all the quesadillas together, I'm going to cook them on top of the stove. And you could use a little bit of oil or butter if you'd like. I just actually did it dry. I didn't add any oil, but it still was really crispy, just not quite as crispy as you'd get if you put a little bit of oil or butter in there. And to be honest, we absolutely loved this. I had it for lunch 3 days, and it was just so, so good. So I actually re-crisped it every day in the toaster oven. You could just do it on the stovetop again if you'd like, or you could even just microwave it and it'll just be a little bit softer. But it's really good crispy. I did try some in the microwave once and it was pretty good, but the other day I just did it in the toaster oven. So it's just really great to have for meal prep, and honestly it was really filling, and I just loved all those flavors. I loved the chicken and the black beans, and then I also whipped together this kind of like dipping sauce. So I just used some Greek yogurt, cilantro, the juice of a lime, it was a pretty small lime, and some salt. And this was just a great dipping sauce. It had a nice like bright flavor. Here's the snack I'm having today. I'm having this popcorn from Trader Joe's with this pizza seasoning, and I didn't like the popcorn. It was stale in my opinion, so I didn't eat this whole bowl, but I love the pizza seasoning on popcorn, and I also had half of this bowl of overnight oats. I'm going to quickly show you, take you back in time and show you what I did to make these oats. So I feel like to make a really good overnight oats, you add some yogurt. So I actually added some non-fat strawberry Greek yogurt, and then I just put a little bit of maple syrup in mine and some milk and a little bit of salt and a teaspoon or two of brown sugar. And you could use like a sugar substitute or honey. That's what I use for my kids. I'm also just washing up some grapes just with vinegar and water. I'm gonna let it soak for about 10 minutes, rinse them off, and then store them away. I will cut some up for my kids' snack today as well. While I have the grapes over there like kind of getting washed, I'm going to go ahead and prep veggies for dinner. So I'm going to cut up these mushrooms. I already have peppers that I sliced up and froze, and then I'm also going to throw in some spinach right at dinner time. So this is really the only prep that I have to do right now. I forgot I also bought these. I'm going to cut those up in smaller pieces as well to add to dinner. These are all ready to go. I've got water going in here, and we're gonna get the veggies cooking over here. I'm gonna add in a bit of olive oil to saute the veggies. So the veggies are going in. I'm gonna cook them for just a few minutes. They start to get a little bit soft. Normally I like my sauteed veggies to be pretty soft, but for this you want them to have a little bit of a bite to them so that it provides a nice texture balance. But I'm gonna go ahead and add the sauce after a few minutes. So the sauce is just tamari, or you can use soy sauce, brown sugar, sesame oil, ginger, sriracha, hot sauce, and garlic. I added fresh garlic this time, which was a nice change. Normally I just add ground garlic, and then I'm just dropping in the pasta once the water's boiling. You could use like a rice noodle or stir-fry noodles. I just use spaghetti and it works really well. So you can see that sauce has a really great color. Honestly, it provides like a great smell, a great taste to this dish, but we love this. I've made this maybe a dozen times. It's just so good. We go back to it over and over again because it's so simple, and you get some veggies in your meal, which is really great. So I will say it's also really family friendly because you could separate the veggies from the pasta when you're actually serving it. So that way if you have toddlers like me who want it separated, it's really easy to do that. It's the end of the day over here, and I just thought I'd give you a little recap of my day. I do have a 1 and 3-year-old in case you're wondering, but I did bar earlier, I think I mentioned that, and I did a 20-minute walk outside with my kids, so that was really nice. I really enjoyed all the food that I ate today, and WW points and calories I'll leave in the description along with links to the different recipes. And that lo mein recipe, I've made a lot. We love it. You can use whatever veggies you have, and I just realized I bought spinach specifically for that recipe and I didn't put it in there, so I'll have to use that for something different. But I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today, and let me know if you liked it. Just give it a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe if you're new. I'd really appreciate that, and I'll see you next time.